Hey guys, this is the Disney Dude, and today I am back with another Disney review. But before I get into that, I wanted to make an announcement. I made this announcement on Tuesday, but I wanted to make sure that it really gets out there. So, on Tuesday, I announced that I would be turning the normal Tuesday news episode or news video into more of like a news show. Like I would be covering everything that had to do with Disney. Not that I already was, but I was usually only doing one topic in the video. But now I'm going to be covering the parks in their own segment, rumors, movies, and every other branch that Disney has, more in depth. And I'm also having this thing or doing this thing during that show where if you ask me a question in the comments below, I will hopefully answer it in a question section in the video. So if you want to ask me a question and want it to be heard in a video, ask me a question down below and I'll hopefully answer it in the video. Now these new videos, will probably be around 10 through 20 minutes long. It'll probably get longer as I go on because it's, what do you say? I get more experienced as I go along. So, as I get more experienced in the YouTube end, I will be probably making it longer, doing more research and more stuff. Hopefully getting inside looks and stuff, but that's further down the road. But I just wanted to make that announcement because it's kind of big news. And since we just crossed over a year of this channel being up and making videos, we will be doing this. And I kind of did it last week, but it wasn't in full effect. It wasn't in full effect. It was kind of like a dumbed down version, I guess you could say, of it, not the full thing. Because I just wanted to start off easy, but it should be in full effect by the next Tuesday video. And it's called The Weekly Disney. I was just thinking, like, on The Weekly and Disney. So, I chose the Weekly Disney. I was up in the air, it was up in the air between the Disney Weekly or the Weekly Disney, but I eventually fell onto the Weekly Disney, and that is now the name of my show on Tuesdays. Also, the Thursday reviews will still stay unless you specifically ask for it to be put into the show on Tuesdays and I want to do 2 videos a week. I want to keep to the 2 videos a week, but maybe I could do another one of the shows on Thursday if you just want me to put reviews into the show. I thought about that for a while, but I eventually thought I'm going to keep to the 2 videos a week schedule, and I'll keep it like that for a while, unless you, the community specifically, asks for the reviews to be in the shows, then it'll stay in this spot. But you can ask. I won't be offended if you ask to put and maybe I'll take it into consideration. Not for sure. I'll probably think about it for a while, or if you just want 2 of the shows per week, I'll probably stay with the 1 show week and the reviews for a while, and the reviews on Thursday for a while, but in the future, we could expand it to 2 a week if you, the community, wanted it to, and I could do that. So, now into the video. I know it's been taking a while, but I just needed to get that out there because it is kind of a big change, and it just started, so I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. But the review for this week is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, this wasn't originally a Disney film. This is a Lucasfilm film, and it was originally always a Lucasfilm movie. But when Disney bought Lucasfilm, they eventually got the rights to the movie. And so now it is a Disney movie, and that is how it's going to be forever. But now down to my thoughts on it. Indiana Jones starts off with, obviously, Dr. Indiana Jones, and he's a professor at a university, but on the side, he's an archaeologist. He's mostly an archaeologist, but he also does a lot of teaching as well. He teaches archaeology at the college he works at, and sometimes he'll just, find whatever, or get a lead on something, and he'll just go out and take whatever he can and tries to find it. But obviously, in Raiders of the Lost Ark, he is searching for the Ark of the Covenant, which in religion is a big piece. Whether it's in Jewish culture or Christianity or whatever, it is a very big piece, and it still hasn't been found in the real world. It's been lost forever, and that's why it's called The Lost Ark, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And the story goes, sorry, spoilers, just assume whenever I do these reviews there will be spoilers, so don't be too surprised if I spoil something for you and you haven't seen it yet. So just assume that there will be spoilers in the review videos. So he goes over to Egypt, to a place called Tanis, and while he's there, he eventually comes across his old foe, Belloc, who is a real jerk. He's a French archaeologist who's always taking finds that Indiana finds and takes them for himself. And in this adventure, he's working with the Nazis. Belloc is working with the Nazis. By the way, this takes place during World War II and blah blah blah, if you didn't already get that from Nazis. So, Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's a really good movie, and it's such a classic as well. You can't get any more classic adventure movies than this. This is really the bulk of it. And also, it's just really weird. But the movie is just such a classic. It's been such a classic since almost the day it was released. And it's starring Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, who you might previously know as Han Solo in the Star Wars franchise. But he is also one of the lead roles in Indiana Jones. He is the lead role. He is Indiana. So he's in a lot of movies that you might know, and he has just been. He was quite active before the millennium. He still is an active actor, but not as much as he had been. He had been doing the Star Wars movies. He had been doing the Indiana Jones series. He had just been doing a lot. And in this movie, he eventually finds the Lost Ark, and it gets put in a storage facility, which also, spoilers for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, he and the Soviets he's looking for something, and he eventually comes across Soviets, and they're in Area 51 in this big storage warehouse looking for the Crystal Skulls, and that also happens to be where the Ark is put at the end of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And it's just a really fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, sorry about the spoilers, and go see it. It's a really good movie, and I don't understand how anybody hasn't seen it. It's very popular. But yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments. Ask me a question in the comments, and I might answer that question. Most likely I'll answer that question in the news show, The Weekly Disney, next week. And first, like, share, subscribe, Share the news about the Weekly Disney. Share the video. Share the channel. Tell your friends about the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Comment. Please, comment. I want to hear your thoughts, questions, and maybe if you have any opinions about the Disney parks or movies, and put it down in the comments, and I'll also go over that in the Weekly Disney. So, like, share, subscribe, as I have said before, all that juicy stuff, and this has been the Disney Dude, and I'll see you real soon.